Well, hello everyone. Danny Walker here with Tapestry. Thanks for being here on this Monday night marketing mojo session, as I like to call them. Tonight, we're not going to talk as much about how to use social media to create stories that sell or to create curiosity. Those trainings are under your guides in the Tapestry Facebook affiliate group. You're welcome to go look at them 24/7, 365 and learn more. Tonight, we're going to talk about the how-tos, how to create some of the tools that will engage the people who are on your social media. Or maybe you want to print something. Maybe you want a printable flyer or a business card or something like that. We're going to show you how to create the QR codes you need and put them on the amazing flyers that Haval Benson, our just awesome affiliate designer, has been so generous to share with everyone, that you can also find in the Tapestry affiliate group. So let's get started. I know everybody can see QR code monkey, right? Okay, somebody grab that link and put it in, I need a secretary. Grab this link up here, QR code monkey, and put it in the chat for me, okay? I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Do my best to make sure you guys have all these tools that you need. Oh, you're wonderful, Mark. I appreciate you. Awesome. Okay, sweet. Okay. So this is a free, there's many free tools. I use a lot of free tools. I'm big on free because if you don't do this for a living and it doesn't pay you, find a tool that offers you the ability to create what you need. If it's there and free, use it. So we're going to talk about QR code monkey, QR code dash monkey.com. You guys can see this domain, this URL as we call it up here. You can go there and create a QR code for anything, any website you want. So if there might be a YouTube video that you really like, that you want people to just be able to scan and go right to, you can create a QR code for that. Tonight, we're going to talk about specifically creating one for your tapestry.io / whatever your username is. Okay, that would take somebody to, for example, I'm going to use mine / live, right? That would take them directly to this when they scan that photo, that QR code with their photo on their phone. All right. That's what these QR codes are going to be used to do. But what we're going to show you is not only how to create one for free, but also to put it on some of these awesome photos and flyers and marketing materials that Haval Benson has created. So right here, you're going to go to enter content. First thing you do, see how I clicked on that and the drop down came up? You just click on the plus, enter content. So I'm going to go over, I always copy and paste everything because it resolves the problem of my fat fingers making a mistake. I highly recommend you copy and paste everything for that reason, because the last thing you want to do is create a QR code, post it out there on social media or share it with 50 friends and then find out, oh shoot, it's not taking people to the right link. And then we have a whole problem we have to unravel. So not only do I copy and paste, I test everything I do before I share it with anyone. If there's a lesson to be learned here, that would be the one I hope everybody gets tonight. So I just pasted that in there. I don't want statistics. I don't care about what the color is. I don't need to add a logo. I don't need to do customized designs. I've never even tried those. You probably can make it look really cool if you want to. I don't want that. I don't really care. So now I'm just going to click on Create QR Code. See how it changed the QR code there? Now I can go in and I can make sure that that QR code is working, right? So I can download this PNG. It's just a high visual file for photography and things like that. It's a higher resolution than a JPEG, okay? So PNG is always a good option, especially if you're expanding, making something really large. You don't want it to be too pixelated. So I'm going to download the PNG after I test it. Now here's the test, okay? I don't know, let me think if I can make this so you guys also see what I'm doing here. I mean, I'm just going to treat this like maybe there's somebody here tonight that's never even scanned a QR code. Okay. So I'm going to open up my video here. Hopefully you guys can see me in the video. You won't really be able to, but what I'm doing is I'm just opening up, all I'm doing is opening up my photo for anybody who is watching me on video right now, because I can't screen share and do the video right now. So I'm going to open up my photo like I'm going to take a picture, right? So on your phone, you open it up like you're going to take a picture, and then I just point, like put it in my screen, the QR code in my screen, and guess what pops up? My Chrome browser wants to take me to, oh, sorry, it took me right to tapestry.io/live. So now I've tested it. I know it's working. All I did was open up my photo, just like if I was going to take a picture of my grandson, onto my phone. And then I just pointed my phone like I was taking a photo of the QR code, and it opened up in my browser on my phone right to where I want it to go. So it's tested and true and working. Okay. Now that we know that, we're going to download this PNG file. Your QR code is being generated. Please do not refresh or close the window. So we're going to let it go. It's going to take a minute here because we've got a lot going on. But did you just, I'm going to stop my video because that'll quick and speed up things up. Did you just see how that downloaded? I don't need to do this whole free sign up. I don't need to do anything like that because it just downloaded right here onto my computer. Okay. It's opening up right now. Taking a minute. There you go. There's my QR code that now you guys can scan it on your phones right now and try it. Okay. You might have an app on your phone, but I can just open up my photo file on my phone, my photo app on my phone, like I'm going to take a picture, and I can scan this QR code and take a picture of it right now. So you guys do that. Give it a try. Give me a thumbs up in the chat when it works and you go to tapestry.io/live, right? So the whole process here is that if you're going to create your own QR code, and when people scan it, when you're out at the grocery store or you're at the lake trying to stay cool for this summer, or you're at the 4th of July and you're talking about this cool app that's actually going to pay you for the data instead of just giving it away to all these big tech companies to turn around and make a fortune on it. And somebody goes, what? I want to get that app too. You can go, oh, cool. And you don't even need anything else. You just open up this QR code right here on your phone and you say, here, scan here, and you can pre-register to get the app. So did it work? Who's giving me a thumbs up? It worked for me. Woohoo. They don't expire. No, because what we're doing, good question, David. Yes, I love it. See how easy that is? Awesome. So they do not expire because this is actually a photo now, a PNG file that is on my, downloaded on my computer. Now, what I'm going to do, what I would do is I would download this onto my phone. Okay, so I will email it to myself so I can open it up in my phone and save it as a photo in my phone. So I can just pull up this QR code anywhere I go 24/7, 365 and share it with anyone who then will scan it and go right to tapestry.io/live. And what happens is, let's say in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the app goes live. Now they're going to the tapestry.io/live website, and they'll click on Android or Apple, whichever one, and they can install it because those buttons will open up in their app store. So they can install Tapestry and it'll all be linked to Danny Walker or Chuck or Deborah or Jody or Jay or whoever's sharing it with them. Okay, so now that I've downloaded it on my computer, the next step we're going to go through is we're going to go to Canva. Okay, Canva.com is another free tool for those of us that want to create some really professional looking, properly sized marketing tools. Canva is a free tool that makes us all look like designers. Now, I'm nowhere near as good as Haval is. I don't do Photoshop. He is amazing, but I can put things into Canva and they make me look like I kind of know what I'm doing. So I really love this free tool. And the coolest part about Canva that I really like is when I click on templates, all of these are sized properly. For Instagram stories, you know they're different than Facebook. Instagram posts are different sizes than Facebook. You've got YouTube channel art if you want to create a video and put a really cool photo on that piece. Or on your actual YouTube channel itself. You've got LinkedIn banners you can create. If you want to do printables, invitations, cards, resumes, postcards, t-shirts. I mean, you can pretty much business, marketing, education. You guys can go through this, you know, spend a lot of time if you want, but I use free. All right. So we are going to, let's say we're going to make a Facebook post. So it's already sized, so that when I go put it on Facebook, it will fit perfectly. I go down here, I click on free, okay? It brings up all the free templates. You're welcome to pay for the super fancy ones if you want to, totally up to you, in my opinion. You certainly don't need to for Tapestry because Haval has done all the heavy lifting for us and made us all look like we're professional designers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here and let's just, I mean, actually, you know what? Let's just create a blank one. Give me a thumbs up and let me make sure you guys are seeing this Canvas screen here. www.canva. Perfect. Okay, thanks, Jay. Cool. So, so we picked that we were going to make a Facebook post, all right? And we just chose a empty blank slate, right? That's why this comes up white. If I wanted to choose this template over here, you can't stop a digital strike. I could choose this template and it will automatically upload that template for me. And I could just say, you can't, let's see. What am I gonna say? Turn your data to dollars. Into dollars, right? And then I could put down here tapestry.io/live, or I could add my QR code to it if I wanted to. Okay, so there's a lot of different things you can do with Canva to create your own, but because we have Haval and he is amazing, what I've done, and I'm going to show you how to do this too, step by step. I've uploaded several of his awesome flyers and promo materials that he's created for all of us to use. And you can find those under guides as well in the Tapestry Facebook group. But I'm going to act like none of these are done yet. Okay, none of these are uploaded. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on uploads. You're going to say upload media, because maybe you haven't uploaded any files yet that you want to use from Haval, what Haval has created. And we're going to go to where I've saved some of them. Let's see, I just saved, where did it go? There it is, the Lifestyle Edition. These are ones that he just shared with all of us today. If somebody's in the Tapestry affiliate group and has the link to the WeTransfer, so he shares them all in a zip file, mainly because they're very large files. And he doesn't just create one at a time, he creates like 20 at a time. So he shares a WeTransfer link. If somebody would be so kind as to copy that and paste it into chat, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much for whoever does. So I can just go through here. I opened it up on my computer and I can go, okay, I think I want to pick, let's make this a little bigger so my old eyes can see. I think, well, that didn't help any. I want to pick, nope, that's not going to do it either. Well, we're just going to pick this one. Okay, I could upload all of these if I want to, but for the time purposes, we're just going to upload one and see it right here. It came up, want extra money for the mall. Okay, so I'm going to, now this is the thing. These are specifically sized to be more printables. This one is, than social media. I can tell just because it's a vertical. Okay, but I can drag and do some editing. So this one actually would be better if I was going to do an Instagram or a Facebook story, because it's more of a vertical than a horizontal or a square. All right. So I would choose this one if I was going to do that, or I would also choose this one if I was going to make off like a flyer, a size, something where I was going to go and hang it somewhere or something, or hand it out to somebody. But this circle here is where I would put my QR code. So I'm going to delete that one, and we're going to use one that's more more size specifically for Facebook posts. Like this is a really good one. He created this one for people who are out there driving and maybe an Uber or a Lyft, and they want to put a little flyer on the back seat of their car. So when I get in and I say, hey, can you take me down to Starbucks or over to this, mall or wherever I might be, I'm sitting in the back seat looking at this thing that says, don't just sit there, scan me to monetize your trip. To me, that'd make me curious, right? I would probably ask the Uber driver, like, what's this thing that says scan me? How do I monetize my trip? What the heck does that mean? And he's going to share, oh yeah, just go ahead and scan it. It's a free app, and you can earn up to 25 bucks a month. And all you do is just set it and forget it on your phone. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll scan that QR code. So what I would do here, because this doesn't fit perfectly, right? We're creating this for more of an online experience, is I would change the background to something that makes it look a little more appealing. And you can crop these down too. I just would rather not. Okay, so we're going to go with that right there. All right, so I just resized it. Now I need to upload my QR code, which I'm going to go back up here to upload media. Click on my device. You can upload from Facebook if you want to. Connect those things. I haven't done that. I'm not going to. Here's my QR code PNG. I'm uploading it over here. It shows up on the side once it is uploaded. There it is. Now I just click on it and it automatically will add it to my design. Now I just want to resize it so it fits in that square. Okay, pretty easy. Boom, done. I think I want to do this actually. I don't know. You can spend a lot of time fiddling around with these things, but the primary thing is this is just how you do it. Okay, so now that's done. It's ready. I can either print it off. I can share this on social media and say, hey, scan this to monetize any trip you might have. Are you traveling? Whatever, wherever you're going. Tomorrow when you go to the store, tonight when you head out to wherever you might be going, tomorrow when you go to work. This free app will help you monetize whatever trip you may be taking. So it can be used in a lot of different ways. Now, what I want to do is I can click right here and have it published right to Facebook. So let's do that just to see that process. Oh no, I don't want to connect to my Facebook. It'll take too long. Okay, so what I would do is I would click this arrow button, which is the download button. It's already a PNG, which is the best file size. It's going to look nice. And I click download. Okay, and down here, the screen comes up. It's downloading my PNG. Of course, they always want you to try something else for free in hopes that you're going to eventually become a paid Canva customer, which you can certainly do if you'd like. And that design template will now be saved. I go back to home. It'll now be saved in all my designs. So I can go back to it in the future if I want to change it or edit it or share it again or whatever. But it is now on my computer. Okay, there it is. You guys can test this out again if you want to scan this again. See if it goes to tapestry.io/live. It will. Anybody who scans it, that's where it's going to take them. So I can share this on Facebook. This is specifically sized for a Facebook post, okay, because that's the template we created. Now it's taking a while to generate because there's a lot going on here. But as you can see, this is where I make a lot of different tapestry specific tools. This is how I made the Facebook Tapestry Affiliates cover. Was last night I was making this cover. So let's try one more. Does somebody have a specific one you want to see created? Instagram post, a story, maybe a printable flyer? Share in the chat and we'll make one. Okay, perfect. White circle where you want to put the square, right? Okay, so let's do that. Let's create, so I go up here to templates and I want to create a flyer. Okay, so I'm going to, oh, sorry guys, hold on. Got a lot of things loading here. So I want to create a flyer. So I'm going to go to marketing under flyers. So this is more for a printed piece of marketing. Now I'll share with you guys, I'm not big on flyers myself. I think these can be really effective in the right places, just like anything else, right? If you watch my social media trainings, I'm always talking about fishing and you've got to figure out what the right bait is to get the fish to bite. Same thing with when you're out promoting and sharing an opportunity or an app or whatever. A lot of people aren't, I'm not going to be one who like is at the grocery store and sees a flyer at 99.9% of the time. I'm not going to scan the QR code. Okay, so don't go out there thinking you're going to plaster these flyers all over and get great results. It's all about where they're at and whose eyes see them. If I am in a vehicle, in an Uber or a Lyft, in the back seat, a captive audience for 5 minutes or 50 minutes, I'm more than likely going to at least ask a question out of curiosity when I see something on the back seat of the car that says monetize your trip. Okay, but when I'm in a rush doing my daily errands or whatever, less likely. If somebody hands me a business card, it better be super catchy, or I'm probably shoving it in my purse or in my pocket to get washed in the future. Okay, I'm always more about like, if I can have somebody scan a QR code on a phone right there when I'm with them, way more effective. And I didn't have to spend money printing off nice quality colored flyers or business cards. So that's just my 2 cents. I'm sure that everybody can do whatever they like. I just wanted to share that with you. So we're going to go down here. They have all of these flyers pre-created for you, but we're going to use Haval's amazing tools that he's already worked so hard to create. So I clicked on flyers. I just clicked on the blank template. I'm going to click on uploads now. We're going to pick this one because it's more of a vertical. These ones that are vertical, you can kind of see these are more horizontal for like posts and things like that on social media. These vertical ones are the ones that are for better for flyers or Facebook stories or something like that, printed pieces. So I'm going to click on this one, tap into freedom, scan for passive income. I love to be outdoors. It speaks to my heart. We're going to use it. Has a circle. Okay, circle versus a square. Does it matter? No, because you go back over here. I've uploaded my QR code already. Majority of the work's done for me. I literally just click on the QR. If I keep clicking, it's going to keep making more QR codes on there. So I'm going to delete all these. You can't mess this up, you guys. If you do mess it up, you just highlight it and push delete. Okay. The main thing you want to do is test your QR code before you put it on there, as I said earlier. That's how you do a major mess up, is if you share the wrong code, the wrong link, the wrong information. So I just make my QR code fit in the circle. It doesn't have to be a circle QR code. It's a square. You can make different circle QR codes and get all kinds of fancy if you want to, but you don't need to. So there's the QR code in there. It's now done. I click on download. PNG file. Now JPEG, standard PDF. I'd probably do this one as a standard PDF because I plan on printing it. Okay, so these files are better for like printed documents. This is a high quality image. The size of it is going to make a difference. A PDF is usually like 8 by 11. You're going to print it off more like a sheet of paper, right? So I'm going to say here standard PDF. I'm going to click download. You can see it down here on my screen. It's starting to download. Canva wants me to try another little tool for free for however long before they can charge me for it. I just X out. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, we made a flyer. Let's do one more. I don't know why, I'm just having fun with this. And you can click up here to share. If you guys, so if you have a team member, you know, the reason I don't share these in the Facebook group is because this is my QR code. And the last thing I want is for you guys to think it's your QR code. And then you're out sharing that. That would be a really not a good thing. So, but if you had a team member that maybe you created a piece of material, you've got the skills and you're getting good at Canva, and you have something that's not specific and you want to share it with them, you can actually share the link. You can get a copy of the link to this piece that you've created so that your team members can go out and use this template themselves to put their link on it. All right. Now, if let's say I wanted, here, let's do this for a little bit. Let's show you guys this text. So there's lots of different elements. If I wanted to make something on here, you know, edit it, add something to it, I can. For example, let's say I want to, and they do all these different kinds of crazy text for you. I mean, really, you can get all kinds of fancy. Say I wanted to add some text onto this. Actually, let me oops, guess what? See this arrow? It's the undo. I just tapped and pushed delete on the wrong photo. So I push undo and it shows back up. I love it. People get all nervous about this stuff and I'm like, you really can't mess it up. You just need to try. Don't be afraid to try. So, okay. We are going to add tapestry. I'm just going to add the website here. So I highlight all that text, tapestry.io/live, right? So that'd be my link. And I can come up here and I can change the font if I want to. Don't really like that, it's too much. We'll leave it there. I can make it bold. Up here, editing, I can change the color if I want, make it bright blue, yellow, probably not a good color. Wouldn't be able to see it on the white very well. So we'll make it dark blue, right? So if I wanted to do that, I could add that to this flyer. Now I don't need to because the QR code's there. I'm just giving you guys, you know, additional things that you can do. All right, we're gonna make one more. I want to make a Facebook story. Instagram stories, Instagram posts, Facebook covers. Oh, I don't have stories in here for Facebook, but it's the same size as Instagram, so we're going to do that. Okay. Come down here. It shows free and pro. Pro is paid. I'm going to go down to free. I'm going to click the blank Instagram. If you chose one of these, it's pre-done for you and you can add and change anything. But again, Cabal has already done all our heavy lifting for us. So we're just going to choose the blank slate. We're going to go over to uploads. See how this is more of a vertical, not a horizontal. So if you think about this, it's the same size as your photo, your screen on your phone, right? It's more sized for that, for people to look at this as mobile. And so this would be an Instagram story or a Facebook story. And Stephanie Parisi, we went through a training on how to use stories to sell. That's in the social media under the Facebook and the Tapestry affiliate Facebook group. Under guides, go to social media. It's an excellent, excellent training because it's all about creating curiosity. So we both agree, highly recommend, create curiosity, brand yourself. Don't tell anybody what Tapestry is. Just do fun little things that make people wonder, what the heck is that she's talking about, right? So we're going to use something that doesn't have the Tapestry logo on it. We're doing that on purpose because I don't want anybody looking at this on my social media and then Googling Tapestry, right? And then finding somebody else's link or a piece of information that makes them wonder about it. What data are they collecting? That kind of thing, right? So I'm going to say do this. I'm going to tap on the whole thing. We're going to change the background color. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with the bright green, see what happens. Okay, so on the Facebook story, what I would do is once I upload this picture onto my Facebook story, I'm actually going to leave this here. I would actually add like some cool little question or a highlight or something, you know, on if you've used Facebook story at all, you can do all kinds of fun stuff. So we're going to leave it kind of like middle. And now we're going to add the QR code. Clicked on my QR code, we're going to resize it. This is really perfect because when people are looking at Facebook stories or Instagram stories on their phone, this QR code is about perfect position. Actually, it would help if we go up a little bit. People's eyes kind of go right about here and a little above on the screen, so that's a good spot for it to be. Okay, so now I'm going to download it. Done. PNG, yes, there you go. And guess what Canva wants me to do? Try something else for free. Okay, so now I'm going to go back over here, and this is the last step, and then we're going to get into Q&A. Please, somebody give me a thumbs up if you're seeing my Facebook screen here. Okay, now I can't do all the fun things on a computer that I can do with my phone on Facebook stories, but we're going to see, we're going to add a story, create a photo story. I'm going to upload this new design that we just created, and voila, that's what it looks like. That's what it'll look like on my Facebook story. Now, if I'm on my phone, I'm going to edit it and put a little like something scan me with an arrow, right? Scan to earn, something like that. I'm going to make it the arrow kind of go up and down and like point to the QR code, but I don't have the ability to do that on my computer. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my story. I can add text if I want to here, but I don't. So that's already done. Got too many things going on. So I'm just going to share it to my story. Okay. So now let's see here. I don't know if it'll let me look at it because this is actually my own page right now, but we're going to see. Yeah. Okay. So when anyway, you guys can go look at my story now and you'll see that that photo is uploaded. All right. If I was doing a Facebook post, I would use the one we created before that was specifically sized to a Facebook post. So I'm going to go back here to my home. It'll show all the designs I've created. I've downloaded it onto my computer, but it would be, where is this at? All my designs over here. So it would be this one. This is the Facebook post size one. So I would go and I would put it over here on my Facebook. If I wanted to add a photo or a video down here, you guys know how to do all this, right? We're all pros at social media. Uploading photos. And then I can say, hey, scan, going anywhere? How about you start getting paid for it? Scan the QR code. Start earning today. I don't know, something like that, right? So there's some how-tos. I hope you guys found that valuable. I wanted to keep it pretty informational. Hope I didn't lose anybody. We're going to start doing Q&A now. And I'm going to go through the questions. Wow, you guys have all kinds of questions. Okay, awesome. Worked for everybody. Okay, so it looks like some QR code makers redirect the link after a couple weeks or so. That's why I asked. Ooh, David, good. Good to know. I need to do my homework on the QR code monkey. My understanding was it was a good, good forever once it's downloaded. So having said that, guys, make sure you're using a QR code generator that is good forever and not going to just redirect back to like QR QR code / monkey in 2 weeks or 4 weeks. I've actually used that QR code generator for months and months and nobody's said anything to me. So, but I didn't check 110%, so I'm not sure. Don't know about QR codes like this. I can see. Okay, let's see. Oh, David, you already did my homework. I just need to scroll down. QR code monkey also has no limitations. All generated QR codes will work forever, do not expire, and have no scanning limits like you see on other commercial QR code generators. Hallelujah. Yay. We love that answer. Thank you, David, so much for doing homework for us and for looking out for all of us and making sure that's a good tool to use. I love it when free tools actually work and don't cause anybody issues. Designs. So the white circle, I think I addressed that. You can just put the square QR code right in there. We did a story, we did a flyer. The session is always recorded. It will always be in the social media area in the Facebook Tapestry Affiliates group. Let me go over here. Yeah, we're gonna leave. The most important, other than recognizing people in this Tapestry affiliate group, welcoming your new team members, the most important thing you can do is say, hey, Joe, welcome to Tapestry. Go through announcements and then go to guides. Okay, these two tabs, announcements and guides, announcements and guides. Announcements are like, hey, Friday afternoon, we're doing a live Zoom with Walter Harrison, the creator of Tapestry. Join us, right? Monday night, we're doing a social media training. Join us. Guides are where we keep up to date and up to speed on new tools, okay? Where to access them, how to be a guide and not a tool. So you've got your live events and trainings, right? What I just say, Friday and Monday. Links to both with more information. It's a PDF if you want to print something off. Videos, all of the most important videos we upload, like every Friday session will be uploaded here, the live ones. So this is the full complete Q&A overview from last Friday, which was amazing. I also cut it off the Q&A. So this is just the 20-minute overview and behind the scenes with Walter about Tapestry, what we do, how we do it, what we monetize, what we don't monetize, what we do see, what we don't see, all that stuff. This is an excellent overview. If you guys have not watched it, it is an absolute must watch. Frequently asked questions, all those different things are right there in the videos. Here's the tools. Okay, so the flyers that Haval has been creating and sharing with all of us so kindly, generously, make sure you say thank you to Haval Benson. He's an awesome leader and an amazing asset for all of us. Very generous. These are all the different tools, the flyers that you guys have looked at tonight that we've edited, plus probably at least 100 more. Step-by-step affiliate activation. Oh my gosh, somebody started the enrollment process and they didn't complete it. Now they can't figure out how to become an active affiliate. Well, guess what? Where that is. Step-by-step affiliate activation. You click on it, you copy it, and you send it to whoever that person is that's having a rough time, okay? Founders Club info, same thing. You click on it and you read it. Updates about equity. Click on it and read it. Privacy policy. You want to know our privacy policy? Here's a copy of it. And here's a little YouTube video from Walter spending like 3 minutes explaining it. So these tools are for you to be a guide, for you to learn, but not to tell, but to share, to guide, be able to navigate people to the answers they're looking for. All right. So guides is very important. Everybody should be going through it, spend a good 20 minutes, you know, getting familiar, 5 minutes, getting familiar with it. It's not going to take 20. And then we have all of our social media trainings. So tonight's social media training, when it's uploaded, is going to be right here. It'll be the first one because it goes from the newest to the oldest. All right. Hope that answers that question pretty specifically. Doesn't matter if you're putting a square in an oval. Nope. You can even make, like, for example, let's say I don't want, I can make this as big or as small as I want to. So I could make it go outside of that if I want to, right? Outside of that design. If I saved it like this, that's what it's going to look like. If the circle or the oval or the whatever, you don't like the way it looks, you just resize it. And if I don't want any kind of white outline, I just make it fill in that entire box. If I want a little more of a white outline, I leave the QR code a little smaller. All right, it does not matter. The phone is going to pick up the QR code. People are going to point their phone right at that QR code, and the phone just grabs it. Don't ask me how it works because I don't know. It just does. Primarily is what you want to, what is your end goal with this, with creating this piece of material, with this marketing material? Is it to share it on Facebook? Is it to share it on social media? Is it to be printable? Is it to have just on your phone so you can just pull it up? Because if it's just on your phone to pull up for a friend or for anybody you're around to scan, just use the QR code itself. There's no need, it doesn't have to be anything flashy or fancy, right? You're right there talking to somebody. You could use it that way. Yeah, Bridget, all of the above, right? Okay, so the main thing is if you're out there, when this app launches, everybody's goal, numero uno goal should be get everybody to install the app. Okay, we all want to build a huge affiliate team and have a global, team growing, millions of people all over the world, but none of us make a dime if nobody installs the app. So number one, get everybody you know to install the app. Share, get them right to your main site. But here's the thing, everything we've talked about tonight, you can literally, if you have their contact information on your phone, if you have them as a friend on Facebook or a friend on Instagram, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because I want this to be on video. Okay, let's see. Stop share. All right, you guys are seeing me, right? Okay. I want to see here. Sorry, too much going on. Okay. Am I big on the screen? I'm just seeing myself like in a tiny little square. I just want to make sure you guys are actually seeing my phone. All right. Oh, thank you, Mark. Lovely. Not that I love having my face on screen and all of you guys looking at it, but if you guys were to share with me, like you pull your phone up, Mark and I are talking, we're at the store or whatever, or we're at a baseball game or a football game or at the lake, out hanging out, and he's talking to somebody and I'm like, hey, I want to know more about that app. What are you talking about? I want to earn for my data too. I know everybody's tracking me. What is it? He's going to go, oh, here, and he's going to pull up this QR code. The only reason he would do that right now is because I can't install the app. If the app is live, he's either going to say, oh, go to your app store, right? And I'm going to open up my app store when my phone responds. And he's going to say, type in Tapestry. Or he's going to go, here, I've got your number, or what is your number? And he's going to tap into his Tapestry app that is on his phone already. For example, let's say it is my, I don't know, whatever. The Tapestry app that's already on his phone, he's going to open it up. Inside the app itself, it's going to say tap a friend and earn $1. He's going to tap on that right there. And since he has my phone number, or he might say, what is your phone number? He's going to type my phone number in because maybe I'm not a contact in his phone. And then he's going to say send. And he's like, here, I just sent you the invite. Now you can install the app. And that invite will be linked to Mark, and he will get credit for me installing and activating Tapestry. Now, if he's smart, he'll help me activate my Tapestry app. Since we're right there together, there's no reason for him not to. And then he knows before he walks away and leaves, Danny Walker is now somebody that is a active Tapestry user, and he can see me in the back end of his back office, right? So it's all tracked right to him. Okay, so that is how we want to use, that's how we want to invite people when the app goes live. We just want to use the app itself. That is the go-to tool then. If you're doing something on social media and you want people who you don't have contact with, actual real contact with, maybe you're not sending them, you're not sending them a text or whatever it might be, you want to post something on social media, then use the QR code if you want. But also, let me do this really quick. In sharing your QR code, sharing a photo or something on a post, another thing you can do is also still, you're not just going to put a picture out there, right? You're going to put a little bit of information, I would imagine, as we normally do. We share a photo of our grandson. I share a photo of my grandson. I'm telling everybody how awesome he is, right? I'm not just going to put a picture of Ray out there. So if I'm going to share a picture right here, oh, come on. Okay. Let's say I'm going to share this picture right here. I'm actually going to put some info. App is about to go live. Early adopters early adopters scan the QR code or pre-register at, and I'm going to put my link there, right? So I'm giving people options. Clickable, that's a clickable live link. Now somebody sees it and they don't want to get their phone out, you know, or whatever. They're looking at it on their phone and aren't going to take a picture of it. They can just click right here and it'll get them to the exact same place that this QR code will. Okay. So you have to meet people where they're at. You have to make it very easy for them. If you don't, they won't install. They won't scan. They won't do whatever it is. They might be curious and want to know more in that 3-second moment that you have before they keep scrolling. But if you don't make it easy for them, they'll just keep scrolling. So definitely share your link in the comments as well in your posts. All right, guys, any other questions? I hope that everything made sense. Show them a QR code. You don't need to ask for the info. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're right, David. That's one of the reasons why I would have the QR code downloaded on my phone, is because if I have my phone out, I don't need to know Mark's info. I don't need to know David's info. Like, I don't have David's digits. I don't have David Bled in my phone. But if he was with me, if I met him somewhere out and about and I just held my QR code up on my phone, I pulled it up out of my photos on my phone and said, here, David, scan this. And he pulls his phone, opens up his photo, puts it right on my phone. It scans it, takes him right to the site. Sweet, there, install Tapestry right there. Okay, pretty darn simple. These little tools simplify our lives. You can definitely use it before the app, but here's the thing. Thanks, Rev, I appreciate you. I don't know. I mean, people can pre-register at tapestry.io/live right now, right? And Tapestry will be communicating with them, hey, the app is live, install now, install now, install now. But that doesn't guarantee that they're actually going to do it. How many of you have gotten emails you never opened? How many of you got text messages where you're like in the middle of something, or you're driving and you're busy and you can't answer right away? And then you get 15 other text messages and forget you never even answered that one. Okay, so that is going to happen. You might have 100 people pre-register. They took the time, they pre-registered, and then we at Tapestry communicate with them. Fortune is always in the follow-up. Okay, so that follow-up is going to be done by Tapestry, but it needs to also be done by you. So if you're sharing the QR code now, before the app goes live to get users who pre-register, I think it could be valuable, but just know that, like, if you have 100 people pre-register on the day the app goes live, maybe only 30 of them actually install the app. And it depends on how much time has lapsed too. Like, if you share now and it's 2 weeks out, that's one thing. But if you shared with them 2 months ago and haven't followed up with them or reminded them or kept them up to speed on, like, hey, we got Android approval, here's where we're at, and kept them like a little bit in the loop, they'll totally forget about it. So it just, it's the fortune is always in the follow-up. If you're going to share the QR code, I'd make sure that it's like, hey, make sure you get back to me so I can inform you when the app goes live. We're looking for early adopters, people who want to be beta testers to get paid for their data. So I want to make sure that I get you that invite when the app does go live. That's what I would ask them. If you're sharing on social media, if you're putting a flyer out there, it's kind of lost on you to be able to follow up with them. But if they do pre-register, just know Tapestry will be following up with them by email, and we will be sending out an SMS text message saying the app is live, install now. All right. Perfect. I hope you guys, this is recorded. It will be uploaded. I'm going to quit recording now because it's been long enough already.